Chapter 2 talks about testing through the software development lifecycle. Okay. Testing through the software development lifecycle. So there is not one way of developing the softwares. There can be different ways of developing software. So based on the development process, based on the development cycle, our testing activity is done, and that's why we have to test the software in a different life cycle, and they all differ. So that is called testing through the software development life cycle. You will test the software in a different way in agile models or waterfall model or V model. Okay, so let's discuss. The first one is waterfall model.
Okay.
What is a waterfall? Development life cycle. Yes. So if you go by the word waterfall, you can understand it. So what is a waterfall? So water comes from top and it goes down. Yes.
Yeah.
There is nothing else.
Okay.
Water comes from the top. It might be the hill or little bit higher areas, and it goes to the lower area. Yes.
Yeah, right.
So this is a waterfall. Exactly the same way we build a software and deliver it and test it. This is known as waterfall model. So what happens in the waterfall model? Whole software is built and delivered. Okay, whatever the requirements you have, all the requirements, whatever the system you want, the complete system is built and released. Yes. When the whole software has been developed, this will be delivered to you because you are a tester. Yes. The software will be delivered to you, and then you will carry on testing. Yes. So what happens in this scenario? If the whole software has been delivered and built, delivered and released to you, and you test it, there can be so many issues.
Okay.
First is, what if the developers have misunderstood what they want? You find a defect, then you raise it, then again they have to start again all the story. Yes, everything they have to start again. So it wastes so much time. It wastes so much money as well, because the whole product is delivered to you and you are testing. So there can be n number of issues, and because of this n number of issues, it will cost more, because you found the requirement is incorrect. If you find the requirement is incorrect in a waterfall model, they have to start again analyzing the requirement. Yes. And then write the code and then deliver it. Then again the same process. So the cycle becomes bigger. So just for an example, the developer have taken 6 months to build a software and deliver. Yes.
Okay.
Then you started testing, and you find these bugs and raised. Then you say that this requirement is questionable. Then they have to go to the author and find out the requirement and analyze it, because your test cases are still from the requirements. So it was so much, it has so many drawbacks, and because of that, in today's world, hardly any organization is using. People are still using waterfall models, okay, but the numbers are less, the percentage is less. The whole software is built, it is delivered to you, and you test everything together. From that phase, the testers are doing nothing. The testers are just reviewing the requirements and designing the test cases. They are waiting for the developers to release the product to them, so it wastes testers' time as well. Yes, when you don't know what will happen when it is released to you. So this waterfall model is hardly being used at present.
Okay.
Any question with waterfall model?
No.
This is not in your syllabus anyway, okay? So you don't need to worry too much. The next one is the V model or sequential model. Or why it is known as V model? So you can say V is sign is there, yes? So in the same manner, for each and every development activity, we have a specified testing activities. So in this model, what we have is all requirements clearly specified. Each and everything, whatever you clear, yes? And all requirements progress together the same time. Yes? And the all requirements delivered. So, but it has levels of testing. So when you have the requirements, you have broken down this into different phases. So you have the business specification document, yes? Business specification. What is business specification? That is requirement, yes? The specification means requirement. So those requirements are broken down into different levels. So lowest level is component specification. How each and every component should be built. Yes. Then after it comes technical specification, technical design specification. The next one comes system design specification. The next one comes interface specification. And the last one is, it is business requirements. You can put it there whole, business specification, and you can say business acceptance requirement. Yes. So we have the high level document. From this we have broken down and say how each and every component should be built. Yes, the lowest level of requirement, the lowest level of requirement. For this component specification we need to do testing. Yes, so for that we have to have a plan as well, and we call it component test plan. And we will do testing which is known as component testing. Yes. So if I have to explain you in a drawing wise, so you can see one symbol is like that, another symbol is like this, and it is a sign of V. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why it is known as V model. So here is a software. Here is your this is your software. The lowest in here you have component specification. Yes, here you will have another box. Yes, you will have another box. You have another box and you have another box. For literally every parallel you have testing activities. Okay, so component, you have component testing. For that you have a component test plan. Yes, so you can say you have some boxes in here. These are for the test plan. I won't be able to write because these boxes are small. Here you have the component test plan.
Okay.
Now the whole system is built. You have one component, you bunch that component with another component. Yes,
Yeah.
like that the whole system is built. So when you integrate two components together, it will, like that, it will build a whole software or a system. So for that, how the component will be integrated? Yes, so that will be design mentioned in technical specification, technical design specification. Yes, for that, because we are integrating two components, so we have component integration test plan here, and you can say here component integration testing. Yes,
Yeah.
like that you bunch these components and make a system. Yes, so you have the system specification. Yes, for that you have the system test plan. Yes, and for that you have the system testing. You are testing the whole system. What is the behavior of the whole system? This is known as system specific testing. Now you have this system, this particular system might be integrated with another system. Yes, and then it will work. One particular module uniquely won't be able to perform your task, so you might have integrated with another internally built system, or outside you bought it ready of the self software and you are integrating it. Yes, to perform your business activities. So for that you have interface specification, means it will talk to you, it will specify how you are going to integrate these two systems and perform this end-to-end activities, business activities. For that you will have system integration test plan. Test plan, and the testing activity you do it is known as system integration testing. Yes, in the end you have the business requirements. Yes, for that you have the acceptance test plan, because you are testing the software to accept the system. So you have the acceptance test plan, and based on that you carry on testing, is called acceptance testing. Here your main intention is to verify the system meets the requirement. At component level, your main intention is to verify the component meets the component requirements and find as many defects as possible. For component integration, your main intention is when you integrate two components together, the system performs as per the expectation.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
For system testing, overall the system works as per the expectation. For system integration testing, your intention is to find and verify the behavior when two systems are integrated. What would be the behavior? System A works perfect. System B works perfect without issue. Yes.
Perfect. Yeah.
But you need to verify when these two systems are bunched together, that is technically known as integrated, they should perform what it has to perform. It behaves, or it means the expected behavior. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
And at the acceptance level, you verify whatever business requirements you have, this system is meeting the expected requirements.
Okay.
Any question?
No.
Let's stop it here today.